Alright, here we are. It's October 11th or something like that. 2010. And if you see my other videos on this bike, you know, I got it all up and running a couple months ago. Just briefly, it's a 1969 Sandcast, and like I said before, I've been kind of waiting for correct parts. I kind of built this bike for the most part about 2 years ago, and kind of got tired of waiting because I had these Kirker headers and I had enough parts to get it up and running without all the sort of final correct parts. I'm really glad I did, because it runs great. There's some videos on, you know, starting it up at first and the issues that I had, but once I took the baffles out, jetted it, it runs really good. I haven't even hit it with a timing light. I timed it statically, and it just runs so good. I just hadn't even bothered. It didn't seem like it needed it. I'm sure that'll improve it a little bit. But I'm going to try and put 300, 400, 500 miles on it. Getting almost there now. I think I've got about 260, and then I'll go through and tune it and readjust the valves, carb sync, timing. Maybe I'll throw my electronic ignition in there. But anyway, here it is, and I'm really just trying to make it correct one piece at a time. My goal is to eventually have it so it'll score 100 on a in a judged contest. Not to a Sandcast purist, but to a guy who knows what the basic correct parts are on a Sandcast. I'm not sure I could ever get back to the purist level. I know there's a lot of little subtle things on these per serial number, but actually I'm doing my own paint. I've got the PPG paint for the Candy Blue Green and for the Candy Ruby Red. I'm working on some. This bike's going to be Candy Ruby Red, actually. When I'm done with it, I stole these parts off Sandcast number 1. I just painted that headlight shell yesterday, and it came out really nice, so I'm pretty happy with the paint. The other upgrades I've done on this since I did the last video was I did the Mia instruments, and so these instruments were restored with the Yamiya plastic covers and the face plates. And anybody who knows this stuff intimately knows it's a little expensive, but it's the only way to get brand new K0 looking instruments. And I know these mirrors aren't correct, but I ordered the Yamiya mirrors for it. They're on the way. I've got a short chain guard that I'm restoring right now, so this one's just taking its place. I know that little sprocket shield doesn't go on there. That's going to come back off. But anyway, here she is. Cheap, crappy seat. I'm probably going to buy the Yamiya seat for this, although I've been looking at some restored ones. Or restoring my own, but those things will all get upgraded. They're expensive, and one piece at a time. And I got 2 of these. This is number 2, and like I said, my goal is to get both of them up to 98, 99, 100 pointers as far as their basic correctness goes. So at some point I'll buy the Yamiya no number pipes, and as money becomes available, it's all expensive stuff. In the meantime, this thing's sweet to ride, and just enjoying it as a rider, that's for sure. Sounds great with that Kirker on there. And gonna take it for a ride to Jerome today. Like I said, I'm gonna take it for a ride to Jerome today, and that's it. We'll see you next time.